Hi, welcome to SBR Videos. I'm Peter Loshak. We are previewing the Saturday NFL preseason games for Week 1 with Joe Duffy from OffshoreInsiders.com. And Joe's given us some very profitable advice so far. The Thursday games are in the bag, and Joe had a winning record both at his site and in our videos. Friday games go tonight, and I definitely encourage all our regular viewers to listen close to what he has to say about the Saturday games. Right now, we're going to take a look at Tennessee and Green Bay. Joe Duffy, thanks for being back with us.
Thank you, Peter.
All right, before we get into this one, give a plug for OffshoreInsiders.com. Brag a little bit about how well you've been doing for so long.
Yeah, and not only that, I've said for years and years that my expertise isn't necessarily predicting which way that the markets will go, but it's picking the games against widely available lines. But I will say in preseason, we've been way ahead of the markets. We get the intel and have released the lines early. For people who love the middle plays, you really got to get our plays because we do release them early in the preseason to beat the line moves. But year 27 now at OffshoreInsiders.com.
All right, great, Joe. Green Bay, Tennessee. Tennessee is -2 right now. The total is 38. And this, of course, is the Titans' first game under a new coach, Ken Whisenhunt. And, it seems like Tennessee might be having a lot more to play for in the preseason. There's a lot more that is set in Green Bay. The Packers are just going to be like looking at a lot of their new rookies, including Clinton Dix. But for the Titans, I think there's a lot more in terms of schemes to be learned and maybe starters, even a quarterback. Jake Locker might not be the answer for them. I think they're going to be looking a lot pretty closely at how Zach Mettenberger does. The Packers are 2-6 against Tennessee in the preseason. That doesn't mean that much, I know. But just looking over this game in general, for Whisenhunt's first game, Packers set at a lot of positions. We like Tennessee -2 here, maybe?
Yeah, no, I do. Again, we're agreeing, and people who have been watching our videos for years know that we don't always agree, and for a little bit slightly different reasons. By the way, I love that Clinton Cox,
yes.
But anyway.
That's his name, right?
Yes. Yeah, and there have been some good pitching matchups. But anyway, let's get back to football. The Packers have flat out said that they don't want to show anything. Their first game of the year is against Seattle. Suffice to say, that's a pretty darn big game, playing the defending Super Bowl champions. Maybe it's sort of a rematch of that final game with the scab refs, the Fail Mary type play. But it's flat out said Dom Capers, who is the defense coordinator, do not show anything. Capers even said he's bringing only a little bit of his playbook. And that's pretty interesting in that they do have a rebuilt defense. So on one hand, you may say keeping it simple might help their chances, but the truth is he's not going to use this game to work on getting his team ready for the regular season. So that's something that, we may want to talk about come the first game of the regular season. But yeah, that Green Bay, they have a proven head coach. They have a proven defensive coordinator. They said that they're going to keep it very simple. And as you said, the Titans, they're very deep at running back. Remember, depth is much more important during the preseason than it is during the regular season because these spreads are often determined by the third unit, sometimes the fourth units. And the Titans have said they've made enormous improvements on their offensive line. So between the fact that they have good running back depth, their offensive line is much better than ever, and Green Bay has flat out said we're going to be as vanilla as can be, especially on defense. I do think the Titans will have some success running the ball with their offensive line. They'll use their depth. So yet again, Joe Duffy and Peter Loshak agree.
All right, Tennessee -2, and also maybe a small lean to the under 38.
I don't know if I have a strong play on the under either way, but it does sound like the Titans are going to try to control the line of scrimmage and move the ball with their running game. So I would say probably agree with that as well.
All right, but Tennessee -2 is again the official agreed upon pick by both of us. Thanks so much, Joe.